What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Car Wars YouTube channel. So Peter's already working. He's already started the progress. We are working on our 2010 Nissan GTR that we're trying to do the wide body kit, the Liberty Walk Type 2. Peter's figuring this gun out right here. What he's doing is he's trying to put the side skirts on.
Yep, and then this thing keeps jamming.
But let me tell you guys what we're doing. We're trying to put some of those threads in there so it bolts on nicely. He's trying to put the side skirt on. So what Peter's gonna be doing is trying to completely put the side skirt on so we can do the quarter panel overlays and the fender overlays. I mean, we got a good bit to do, so we're just gonna get right to it. So we're actually gonna start from the passenger side, because once you start mounting the side skirt, you actually have to mount this quarter panel overlay, and we want to know how high we have to mount it, and this will be kind of like a reference point and a reference point over there on the bottom. So we're gonna start with this side. Peter is drilling holes so we can put more of those threads in there, and what I'm gonna be doing is actually drilling some holes in our fender overlay. That way we can put some bolts in and we can start mounting things. So Peter got that little piece of the side skirt on. Now we're gonna start test fitting this quarter panel overlay and probably drilling holes. What is up, guys? So today is actually a brand new day. We had to stop working last time because let me show you why. So this rivet nut gun, we bought it from a store and it was supposed to be like a higher quality one, but I don't think it's meant for these rivet nuts that we're using. I mean, this thing, after like 3-4 installations, I mean, this thing got all smushed up. We tried squeezing it and straightening it, but I mean, it's a mess. It doesn't travel the way the amount it's supposed to and stuff. So we went ahead and I ordered a nice one. This one's supposed to last a lot longer. I mean, it's made out of like steel and stuff, so this one should last us a long time, and it's meant to put in like way bigger rivet nuts than we have. So I mean, it should be built for this right here. So what we're gonna continue doing is actually installing the quarter panel and fender overlays, but you guys haven't seen this. Check this out. We got the new wheels. We got the tires mounted. We went to Niko Brothers and we put the tires on. I had to put the wheels on behind the scenes during my work hours because I had to actually drive this thing out of the shop. But check this out. I even love the way it looks right now without even the fender overlays. It looks so aggressive. So we got all the wheels on. Look at that. We also did mount that little quarter panel overlay. We used some temporary bolts. We were just test fitting. We were playing with stuff after hours. We weren't even recording, and we put that on. I mean, this thing already looks so aggressive. I mean, we were actually pretty hyped up to get this thing put together. So hopefully we can get all the parts mounted on today. We're gonna just start working on this thing. Peter's here now, so we're gonna start making some magic happen. So he's super excited. Yeah, it's too early in the morning to be super excited, but let's go ahead and get working on it.
Alright, so right now what we're gonna do is try fit this quarter panel overlay. We got the wheels on. We didn't really want to do it without the wheels on, so we're gonna start matching everything up, see what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna get to it.
Alright, so we got all the rivet nuts in. Look how cool that looks. We got this black and gold thing going on. I'm almost
brake.
Really? Yeah, look at that. Black and gold, black and gold. Maybe we should just leave it like that. Just put a bunch of holes into the quarter panel and just leave it. Just roll around. That looks really cool, but yeah, now we got these rivet nuts in, so we're gonna keep working. Alright boys, so we got this fender or quarter overlay on. It's drilled and got the rib nuts on. So we're just gonna keep working on it. We're gonna do this fender or side skirts. We gotta see what needs to go first, but we're gonna start test fitting and get it on. Alright guys, so we've been test fitting the fender overlay a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start cutting stuff. This is the good fender. We gotta chop up some stuff. So chop up in here. Yeah, we're just kind of trying to do it so we do it once and we don't have to get a new fender. But we're just gonna start cutting right now and start measuring the overlay and hopefully it fits nice. So check this out. You got to cut the bottom of the fender out completely. I mean, it used to be like what? Like this. I mean, we just straight chopped it off. So
that's
now,
what they say you have to do.
Yeah, that's what. Well, actually, they don't really tell you that. We couldn't find much information.
There is zero instructions for this kit.
Yeah, zero instructions. So we just have to like kind of wing it some of the stuff and figure it out. So now we're gonna start laying the fender overlay. Figure out where to drill the holes and so we got this fender overlay and quarter overlay on this side. We got these canards mounted right here. It's just still on like temporary, so we still have to drill the holes. We're not gonna do the side skirts for now. We're gonna lift the car and then do them. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to this side here and start working on this side. Alright, so we got the canards mounted and this fender overlay. And also we were just messing around here and threw on a racing stripe out of some scotch tape. Check this out. I mean, this thing looks crazy. This is just insane compared to the factory front end, how it used to look. This is crazy. You guys kind of can't tell all the details. Well, you kind of can. It just looks insane. And with the stripe, I mean, I'm loving this stripe, man. I almost feel like we might just have to do it or something. But if it was to stay black, maybe.
Yeah,
but
sure.
if we're doing a color change, we're gonna have to. I mean, I don't think it's gonna work.
We'll have so much black and orange that a stripe is just gonna make it look ricey.
Yeah, a stripe will just be too much. So now that we got the front mostly hung on, and we're gonna start mounting up the side skirts, so hang all the body parts on, and it's gonna be pretty much ready to start really fitting it to the car and doing body work. But for now, let's get to it. Alright, so we got both of the side skirts on and those little fins, the front end all put together. So what we're gonna do right now is actually mount the rear diffuser and the wing. So pretty much we're just mounting everything on the car the way it's supposed to be. Before we cut the quarter panels, like where it's supposed to be cut, and the fenders, we actually want to take it for a little bit of a drive and see if it's gonna set a little bit or not. And I mean, really, honestly, we just want to see this thing drive. It's been so long, we've had it for so long, we never really drove it. So we want to go take it for a little bit of a drive, not too far. So this is actually, yeah, a really big step. This is going to be like all the, the whole kit is going to be installed. We've never seen the whole kit installed yet. So we're going to install everything, and I mean, see how it looks. This is very exciting. So we're just going to start working on it right now, putting it together, and then we'll show you guys how it looks. Alright guys, so we got it on the ground. I mean, check this out. This looks so sick. I literally have goosebumps running down right now. I mean, this thing is just crazy. All the way around, anywhere you look.
This is literally the first look we're getting at it also. We've never seen it like this. Finally, the whole kit put together.
Check out this stripe. I mean, we are digging the stripe. I mean, it's so cool. If it was black, if it was to stay black, I mean, it would be so cool. Like, look at it. Right here, right there. I mean, this is just so gnarly looking.
Just know that the stripe is just tape?
Yeah, the stripe is just tape, just in case any of you guys didn't catch that earlier. That's just temporary and just for fun. But just any angle you look at this thing is just crazy.
And we're actually thinking about pulling it out, so we'll do a lot of things, but one thing we won't do is break the law. So we got a tag on it.
We got a tag on it, just zip tie that baby on. Whoa. So we're actually gonna, pull it out right now?
Heck yeah.
Get it out in the light while it's still not too dark.
Yeah, and maybe drive it on the road a little bit, let the suspension set, and then pull it into our front parking lot.
Front parking lot. So yeah, let's get this baby out of here.
All right, start it up.
Back for this. Oh my goodness. Dude, it's crazy. donuts! No taillights yet. Man, this is crazy. Look at this. I mean, this thing is just wild looking. It's probably loud right now, so you guys probably can't really hear anything, but I mean, this raw look just looks so sick. Look at this. I mean, it is wild looking. I can't wait until it's actually be painted and looking clean.
Dude, some people would just keep it like that.
Yeah.
First real drive. Was it fast?
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's wild, man. That is wild. All right, guys, we are back in the shop. We're still mind blown on what this body kit turned out to be. I mean, it looks crazy, out of this world. I'd call it a spaceship. Let me tell you a little bit about the quality of the kit. So some of you guys were saying that this is a cheap, crappy body kit, but the quality on this kit is actually really nice. We compared it to some of the other kits we've seen online, we've seen people install, and this is actually very nice, much better than we expected. It's very rigid, it's very thick, it's not like thin fiberglass. The holes, everything, if you drill them to where it's supposed to be, everything lines up pretty nice. Now, of course, it's gonna need some touch up here and there, like, you know, adjust that gap. But, I mean, I'm actually really impressed with this aftermarket body kit. But overall, I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10 rating, just because the rear bumper doesn't really, you know, it didn't align. And then the hood fell through, but I think it was more of a packaging error. You know, they packaged it too tight and it just collapsed during shipping. But I mean, overall, it's really nice. All right, guys, so that's a wrap for this video. Next video, we're gonna start cutting out the fenders, cutting out the quarter panels. I mean, you're not gonna wanna miss that video. So go ahead, tag your GTR buddies, tag your wide body buddies, and whoever might be interested in this kind of stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and see you guys on the next one.